This is the Patti top.
The Patti top was named after a friend of mine in Florida. But I want you to notice that it has a hole in the front of the shirt. And that hole has strips that have been put back in. And what I've done is just run a scarf through there and tack it in place. Just gives it a little bit more color. But that choice is up to you. So we don't even need to make a new pattern for this because you're going to use your master top pattern as is. I'm going to move her back out of the way. You're going to get a template. And this template will show you exactly how to draw that opening that's going to go in the front of your shirt to put all the little strips into. So I'm going to show you how simple. First of all, use your master top pattern. You want to cut out a front and a back and a sleeve if you're going to make sleeves in it. That choice is up to you. But before you do anything else, lower the neckline, however low you want it to be. Take this to your mirror. Hold it up to yourself and make sure the neckline is as low as you want it to be, because what you're looking at now is what the finished garment's going to be. And I'd hate for you to do all this work and then say, oh, I wish that were lower. So that's a really simple thing. Hold it up to yourself and make sure you're fine with it. You can even draw out your template, and I put that on Patternese, and put that up to yourself in the mirror and make sure that's where you want it to be. If you're very cautious about where you want those holes to be, again, it's much simpler if you hold this up to yourself and test it. So we're going to cut out a front. We're going to lower the neckline however we want it to be. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take this template that is on that last page, and you're going to transfer it to a piece of Patternese. Now I have this marked in black marker so it will show up. You don't want to do this in black marker, even though we're going to put it on the inside. But you can draw it with whatever you want, whatever kind of marker you like to work with is fine. You can even use chalk if you choose to do that. I want you to fold this in half like this, and I want you to finger press it. Now, I'm finger pressing it because you can't press it with an iron, all right? I've already pressed a crease in the center front of my shirt. So what I'm going to do, once I decide how low I want this to be, I'm going to turn it around like this so that you all can see exactly what I'm doing. This is the wrong side of my shirt. I'm going to take this template like this, glue side down, and you're going to glue this right to the center of your shirt like this. Now again, I would hold this up in the mirror before you actually glue it down, because once you've glued it, you own it. All right? This is just a piece of scrap of Patternese. I'm going to take my iron, and I'm going to iron this in place. Give it a couple bursts of steam here to hold it on. This is my Panasonic iron. If you've not seen this, go back and watch the video on the iron because you'll love it. Okay, now you have this attached to your shirt. Take it to the sewing machine and we're going to sew on that line. We ironed this on and then I stitched around following the lines. Now I've stitched in white, and you'll be able to see that when I turn this over to the other side. I stitched it in white so that you all could see it. Obviously if I were working on this I would stitch it in blue, and you can use a basting stitch if you want to take it out. It's only a guideline for you to fold on. So let me fold this in half like this. Take your scissors. This is where you're really going to appreciate your Kai scissors being so nice and sharp. And all I'm going to do is to cut. Now when I cut, I'm going to cut right down the center of this, like this. And then I'm going to cut right into that point, just like this. All right? And this shows you this in the directions as well. Let me cut to the other side. And what you're leaving is like a little triangle at the end so that you can turn it in there nice and neat. Now remember, you're working on knit, so don't panic at this because none of this is going to ravel as you turn it to the inside. But you are going to have to clip this edge so that it will turn. So let me clip it. And clip right to your stitching line. Now one of the reasons that you did use French fuse was so that it would stabilize this area because you're playing in it basically. And you've got a very just kind of a delicate area to work in. All right, so I'm only going to clip one side and show you. Now what I can do is go to the wrong side, and I can fold all of this up like this, and I'm literally folding on that line. Now you remember when I told you about the ironing board. Again, if you've not watched that video, go back and watch that. This is a perfect time to take your pins and stick it into that ironing board because it will hold all of this in place. But I'm just going to press it up just a little bit so I can show you the... Okay. And when I turn this back over, you will see that what we have created, let me put it out so you can see the blue underneath. We've created a hole, all right? So we need to fill the hole up. So I have made tubes, and these tubes can be glued together. This has been glued, this has been folded over and glued with the steam-a-seam, or you can make tubes and pull it through with a tube turner. Choice is totally up to you. And what you're going to do is you're going to stick them into the hole like this and fill the hole up with as many strips as you want to be in there. And if you notice, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 strips to fill up that hole. If you want that whole template longer, like if you wanted it to go almost to the shoulder, then you need to make this longer. But again, if you're holding it up to yourself, you'll see exactly where you want that to be. So this is a really fun top, and you can make it in lots of different colors. By the way, this is Sophia fabric. Lots of different colors. Put a scarf in it, put a chain in it, leave it alone and just let your skin show through. But it's a really fun top to do.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Now it's time to check out the website. Everything is on there. You can purchase the pattern, the book, all the notions I talked about. You can join the Fit Club and check out the classes where I'm teaching. And be sure to follow me on Facebook.